Hello, my beautiful Venus. I was going to call you, but you're not Venus. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. So your overall energy was Oromassus, which is beautiful energy. I just had no idea what that word is. So funny because I asked ChatGPT and they thought I said oral masses. And it was like benign cancer. I was like, no, man. I was like, okay. So I asked again and I got this as information. So I want to share it with you because it's not in the book what this actually means, this word. This is recognized as the director of the fire element, overseeing elemental beings known as salamanders. Oromassus, along with his twin flame Diana, assists individuals in mastering the fire element and the etheric plane. They are believed to aid in the purification of the 4 lower bodies and in freeing the physical body from impurities. So I found that very interesting to me. I mean, the director, I don't think the director, but he's the master of the fire element. And it's interesting because you don't see fire in this card. You see golden, which is solar plexus energy, and you see pink, which is heart chakra energy. There's a whole bunch of eyes everywhere, and I guess purification feels like it a bit. There's purification with the light showing up. This is an energy of, I'm going to read to you actually, because I found the meaning very interesting to me. So, many unexpressed thoughts and emotions stored across time remain locked inside you. Disappointments, fear, worry, and feelings of inadequacy and guilt. Nothing serious, just remnants of life's experiences. It's the moment to release these emotions and purify your thoughts. There's no need to analyze and relive the past. Acknowledge that you have emotional debris that you would like to clear, then imagine a bright, brilliant flame of light transforming and purifying you. Feel yourself being cleansed and healed. Feel the freedom that purification brings. Feel the peace, joy, and love. Okay, so it's like purification, I get it. And that's the energy that's showing up. So to me, I feel like Virgo, a lot of you are holding on to a past again. And it's not like me being annoyed or anything. It's just what it is, right? Because everybody's holding on to this. And every single sign is still holding on, wanting love the way they used to love, wanting a job the way they used to do, and it cannot work. This is the realization of this life. And we come from parents who want to relive always their past, or they want to reject their past, which is fine. It's not about rejecting a past. It's not about it's just not about living there though anymore, right? It's not about living in what happened in the past and bringing it into the future all the time. This to me is like it's like the living in a low frequency at all. You're choosing for your children and the next children and the next children at that always live in a low playing field, because you choose to live in constant fear, and you choose to live in constant victimhood, and you choose to live in all of this, right? Which is trying to clear for you. And it's like many of us we have our parents that made us feel guilty, and I'm not putting anything on them. It's just these choices that we've made as children as well to allow this energy to exist in our lives. Oh, they really worked hard for me, but it was their choice to do. We have to honor them, but not live by them. And to me, these old patterns and beliefs keep showing up in your life because you're attaching yourself to choices that other people have made, or life experiences they have gone through, but they were their life experiences, not yours. This is a thing. Well, I gotta carry this on because we gotta find revenge against the people that are like, I gotta like one up everybody, I gotta be better than everybody, I gotta like show that no, man. We have to blaze through this life like osmosis or oromasis is asking us to work with the fire element, which is burn the shit and move into a new. And why are you holding on? What's the purpose, and how does there's something here like what, there's like a little fairy here sitting on my shoulder, so you can stay. There's like, why are we like, what are you holding on to, and how do you think it's going to move you into a new evolutionary stage of your life? Is a question you need to ask yourself on a constant basis. Is this like helping me move forward, or is this stagnating me? Why am I holding on to something that doesn't even exist anymore? It's not even part of the energy field. It's completely gone. So how does, like, that is a trigger for a lot of people, because like I always say, social media keeps us in the past. Or remember the 90s, remember the 80s, remember the 70s, remember the la la la. It's always like, oh my God. But we're only keeping it alive because we keep focusing our energy there. Remember this war, remember this hate, remember this genocide, remember this. And we're keeping it alive because we're plugging into it. But otherwise, it's not existent. And it's only kept alive because you keep plugging into that low energy. And this is like, this is why it's like sometimes frustrating for me as someone on this journey, because it's like, why would you not want to move into something so much more expansive? And why would you want to hold on to, well, he loved me this way, and okay, but he's no longer in the picture. And if he loved you that way and now he doesn't love you, then what is your choice here? Your choice. Why are you like, why is it someone else's fault that you're in this relationship? Why is it someone else? No, it's not no one else's fault. Well, God doesn't want me. God wants everything for you because you are God. You know, God is not going to punish you because there's no God that punishes. Sorry, I don't know. I know that's just a religious thing, but that doesn't exist. There's no right and there's no wrong, so there can't be a punisher. We just make choices and we just move through this. Now, everybody, I've been doing these, like, everybody's getting a different message for this week of April. And Virgo, this is very intense for me, and it's just coming out. I'm not going to say I channel these messages, but this is me. I am connected to my higher self, which is me. And you have connection to your higher self too, which is you. And these are the messages flowing out of me right now. And it's all done in the highest and greatest good, and I do it with love. I don't do it by judgment, and I don't do it by whatever, any of this. This is just, it's like sometimes I do feel like I sound mean or whatever it is, but it's not in any way, shape, or form that way. And I hope you know that about me. I do it because I see so much potential in the unknown, and I want to be there. I want to level up. But people keep like bringing humanity down by remaining in the old. And it's like mind-boggling to me that you would want to always stay there. And you would always want to bring up that old love of yours, or that old, instead of like finding something new. There's a fear involved of the new. There's a fear involved of the unknown, but that's where the beauty lies. So I feel like this is coming up to do a purification, which is clearing and releasing yourself from, and forgiving and forgetting and like letting it go. so that you, as a Virgo or as a human on this experience, in this experience, as the avatar that you're playing, can finally open up to all this new way of loving, all this new way of being in a relationship, you know, because I don't think we're living our life to the fullest. I have to say, we're not at all. I don't think we're going to love like we used to love. I don't think we're going to eat the way we used to eat. I don't think we're going to live the way we used to live. But we can't find that out if our lifetime after lifetime after life, we keep coming back and holding on to the old. So that's a big message showing up for you, Virgo. Let's begin the reading. 9 of Wands, perseverance. She has her eyes shut and she's bleeding. Tears. I don't know if they're blood or their love or whatever is coming down. I just said bleeding, it just came out. So there's a feeling of heartbreak and sadness here. But the 9 of Wands is usually an energy of contemplation. So your eyes are closed and she's like, oh my God, do I want to live in sadness? Do I want to live in despair and guilt and resentment and fear and hate and anger? Or do I want to open my eyes to the new? So it's showing up in your cards right away. 9 of Wands is Sagittarius, a fire energy as well. Kind of the fire element that showed up here. I love that these two showing up together. You know, there's like, some of you are holding on tightly to something that once was amazing. And it's very alive in your memory. But she's like, I think I need to cut it off. I need it for it to die. Once and for all. So I can move into something new. Let's hope that this is new. Oh my God, this is amazing. The beginning. I'm like, oh my God, I hope it's like the Fool card. I mean, I can't have said this even better. This is exactly the initiation. This is the Fool is taking a risk, jumping into, like, leaping into mankind, you know, like starting something new into the unknown. That's the Fool energy, which is exactly her creational energy. She's like being birthed out of this flower, the rainbow, and saying, I'm not going. I kind of love that her back is to this too. She's like, I'm done, I'm over, I'm not going to turn back anymore. I'm curious for the next. I want to explore my next path, my next dream, my next vision. I don't want to live in this old way and I keep holding on to this. So to me, it feels like some of you, in opening your eyes and taking this leap, you might do something completely different. A new job, a new field of interest, a new industry. Completely, and then what you've done. A new relationship, a new person, like so many of us. I like the bad boy, so I'm going to continue going for the bad boy, but the bad boy has hurt you once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It's like, okay, change it up maybe. Maybe go for the good guy this time, you know, kind of energy. I'm not saying it could be go for the bad guy instead. Look, whatever, there's no right or wrong either way, but I'm just saying the Fool is Aquarius energy. It's like change is good here. Your challenge is the 3 of Wands. Wow, this is such a big reading this week for you. The 3 of Wands is, oh my God, I've decided to take the risk. I'm going to go for it. And the 3 of Wands, if it was 3 of Wands right here, it's like you've already made the decision. You've already gone. But this is challenge, so you're living in fear again. So there's a part of you, Virgo, that is very ready to take the next step, ready to move into the path, but there's a bigger part of you that keeps you back. But what about my family, and what about everybody else, and what everybody like, and you know, I can't. I'm not sure, you know, and usually Virgos have very big opinions. You know, they have like They're pretty like when you know, Virgos. You kind of, but there's a fear. Fear is bigger than you here. Fear is playing a big part for you here. Insecurity, big part is playing here. Holding you back. I'm going to keep my eyes closed because I'm going to stay in my cave. I'm going to be the hermit because I don't want other people's opinions around me. I don't care about other people, but I still don't want to hear their opinions. Because I still feel indebted to these people somehow, somewhere, deep in my lineage, my ancestors. I feel like I need to, show up for them. Hence my eyes closed. And this like nakedness is this purity, right? It's like, can we go from zero? Aquarius is asking you, the Fool is asking you, can we start from 0 point again? Which is starting fresh, starting from scratch. And you're like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to start from scratch. And then you're like, but OMG, this is such a freaking amazing reading. 6 of Stars. 6 of Wands, people. Is this the stars? Yes, stars. This is Leo energy. This is success, victory. Moving into your true self. Moving to the expansive self that you are. No more fear. Leos don't, like, I just did Leo. Leo, I'm like, it's like, they don't give a flying F. They're just going for it. And this is the energy showing up for you. So Virgo, I'm asking you, stop closing your eyes. Stop staying in a comfort zone that's not very comfortable, by the way, for me, for you. Stop staying like playing safe because your family, because I can go on throughout. Stop playing for everybody else. Open your eyes. Jump off the cliff. Not literally, but jump off, Go take the risk. Move into those things that are not in your comfort zone that you've never done before. Jump over the fear as you're jumping. Because why? Because this is exactly where you need to be. Virgo, you are there is something happening in your field right now. Some of you are feeling it. If you continue closing your eyes and staying in the same boring job, if it's boring for you, or if it's very hectic and you think you need to work hard to make more money. No, it's like bullshit. Again. And if you're closing your eyes and staying in the boring relationship or the abusive relationship or the whatever it is, I feel like this card is like everything right here. Even though I would want this card to be everything, this card is something that is happening to you right now. You are hiding from this next freaking amazing path of yours that's coming in, that's showing you, oh my God, open your eyes, Virgo, because there's something else on the other side of it. Why are you staying in this? Because, well, I can't divorce because of religion, or I can't do this because what is everyone going to think about? And there's no I can'ts in this world. The only I can'ts are the limitation that you've created for yourself. That's it, that's all. It's all in your mind. It's not real. If you're on this journey with me, then you know this for a fact. And you're getting inspired right now. You're like, yeah, right. And then as soon as you shut the video, you're going to go back to your life and you're going to live in your limitation. And that's not where this is not why I do these videos. I do these videos so that they can be like stuck in your mind. When you find yourself back there, and you're like, no, because you're not here to live small. It's not who you are. Oh my God, you're like a star in a human body, living a human experience, and everyone is choosing to play in the old scheme of life. Like, let's break it down. Finished. Like, break down that grid. It can't exist if you're not putting your attention on it. And to me, I feel like you're ready to make this big move. And please don't you know, go watch the other videos. Even if they're not in your signs, the other videos are very inspiring. They're like, say, okay, enough with this. I feel like you are moving to, everybody has this beautiful energy at the end. Their outcomes are amazing because they're not stuck in the old, and they've opened their eyes and they're ready for the new. So this is what's showing up for you. Success is yours. Happiness is yours. The best relationship in your life is yours. Everything is yours here. 6 of Wands is victory. I mean, look at these cards. Call of the Muse. Who's the Muse? You're the Muse, people. You're God. You're the child of God, the child of the universe. You're Allah, if you're Muslim watching me. You're whoever you want. You're the Buddha. You're everything. You are the Muse. You are the writer of the story. You are the creator of this adventure. You are the director of this film. Stop focusing on what was, because it's like you feel like you have this debt. I don't know what it is, but the new, the unknown has nothing of this, of the old. It does not have any semblance of it at all. And I don't know if you're on this journey with me, you know, there is that people will remain and continuously I do actually see a timeline split happening, because you cannot, Sabrina, as the Sabrina avatar here, I cannot and I will not remain there with you guys. If you remain there, I cannot. I refuse. I'm over it. I'm even like, I question myself in my tarot readings, because I'm like, this is an old energy, but you know, the way I tell them you. So, you know, I'm thinking of new systems to bring into this world to share my guidance with you, because I cannot live there anymore. So, like, you know, the next card that you have is a change in the wind. You know, we need to change. We need to do this. It's like, it's been going on for millions of years, and it's time. And we know it. People know it. You know it inside. That you are the forefathers here, the foremothers here, whatever it is, because I don't really care about these names and things. It's like you are it. You're the leaders. And I know as a fact that people watching me are the leaders. And it's time to lead, not to follow. And it's time to be brave and be the warrior of love that you are. And this is it. And how we do it is to purify ourselves, which osmosis, or whatever it's called, oromasses, is asking you to do. Step it up here. Unplug from all the stories of the old. And let's get ready for the new, which we don't know what it is, but that's more exciting. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna stop triggering you. So, I like I said, I do it out of love. It's not about, like, don't take anything I say too personally, because it's something you're gonna feel inside you, or outside of you, or whatever. It's a soul stirring thing. I'm here because I'm gathering the tribe to move into a new. So I love you. Check your rising and your moon as well. Your rising sign, by the way, is like your avatar. It's like what your avatar is up to and what it needs to know. And your your moon is your emotional side. Also, just a quick note that I do this. This is like my living is tarot reading. So if you can book a session with me, tarot, akashics. I'm going to be doing a past life tarot reading as well, coming soon. And also, which is funny because I just said no past life, but I feel like past life is to shut it down. The Akashic Records, by the way, is moving into your past and your future lives, but it's moving into your past lives to actually close those chapters of your book. Anyways, and also you can also support me by buying my notebooks, my zodiac notebooks, or my actual book online, or by joining my Ko-fi membership, donating to it, or giving me a super thanks here on YouTube. But any way that you can support me by liking, sharing, commenting also helps me. So I really appreciate it, because I do believe this is an energy exchange. I do tarot for you, then there's an exchange, and it could just be as easy as a like. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll see you next week. Love you.